Good morning, guys. My name is Billy McLintock, and I'm the product marketing manager here at Eagle Eye. Today, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of omnichannel retailing before our product team take you through some new omnichannel enabling features that we've recently built. My session will be broken down into 4 areas. Firstly, I'll be defining what omnichannel is, as well as what it isn't. We'll be looking at why it's important, followed by the challenges associated with omnichannel. And then very finally, I will cover some recent Eagle Eye omnichannel achievements before handing back to the product team. So diving straight into it, omnichannel is a term widely used in the retail world, but what does it actually mean? So there are probably businesses out there that consider themselves as omnichannel, but in actual fact, they are probably most likely multi-channel. So what's the difference between the two then? So here on the slide, you can see a real simple representation of both. And starting on the left-hand side with multi-channel, this is where all channels are available to a shopper, but not necessarily integrated. So a shopper can buy a product from any of these channels, but the experience will not be seamless. And this also means that retailer then doesn't have that holistic view of each shopper across different channels and touch points. And this is especially true in out of store, as you can imagine. Omnichannel, on the other hand, is where all channels are available, but they're also connected. So this provides that seamless shopping experience with that brand, and that interconnectivity really enables shoppers to be able to buy anywhere, anytime, and any way they want. So why is omnichannel retailing important? So firstly, and very importantly, it's because shoppers want it. Shoppers are now seeing and enjoying benefits provided by other omnichannel retailers and are expecting this from all retailers that they now interact with. The pandemic has obviously sped the whole process up as retailers had to find new ways to engage with customers through new and different channels. And as this demand becomes stronger, retailers that don't adopt that omnichannel strategy really do risk losing customers to their competitors. Secondly, omnichannel shoppers are more valuable customers. They quite predictably spend more on average than shoppers that just tend to shop in one channel. And estimates can suggest that cross-channel shoppers spend between 2 and 3 times more the amount of a single channel shopper. The third and fourth point on the slide pretty much come hand in hand here. So like I said before, omnichannel retailers will have that holistic view of their shoppers and have a better understanding of their needs. Using this data, they can provide a more tailored offering. So for example, they can offer personalized offers based on their entire spending behavior rather than that just through one channel. And this in time obviously will hopefully influence loyalty towards that brand and drive that future revenue. Next up, looking at the challenges we have of omnichannel. Now, obviously, cost is always an investment factor and provides an opportunity cost. But taking into account the previous slides, this should certainly be something on pretty much every business's agenda. Research has shown that it's more cost effective to buy versus build your solution in-house. As you know, sort of costs and time have been known to spiral, and these next points might help clarify that. So here we've got the other 3, the capabilities, complexity, and coordination. And these are all really strong associated challenges of omnichannel. This is pretty much because there's a lot of moving parts and companies lack capabilities in terms of experience, personnel, and tech. It can also require a real cultural shift for retailers to adopt a new approach. Obviously, suppliers such as Eagle Eye are out there to offer the tech and the expertise to enable retailers to execute these strategies. And hopefully you'll see that with some of the new products that we've launched that we discuss later in this webinar. So just following on from the challenges, and I want to use this slide to illustrate how it's become more difficult, but also a lot more fruitful for businesses over time. And to do this, we are going to use the dial model, and we're going to use the Tesco's Club Card example, which was kind of the first of its kind. So when the Tesco Club Card launched back in 1995 in the UK, the team at Tesco, including our very own CEO, Tim Mason, they set a strategic objective to use the customer data generated by the scheme to run their business better and effectively have a better return on investment. So they established the framework for a data-driven approach, DIAL, so data, insights, loyalty, and action. So as you can see on the top left there, it all starts with the data, and this is of course the data that was captured by our club card transactions with Tesco's. Now, this data is useless unless it gets turned into insights. This was done by the team at dunnhumby, who partnered with Tesco's. And again, insights are no good unless converted into actions. And then obviously that will hopefully drive loyalty in time, which of course was a main KPI for the Tesco's Club Card scheme. So we're now more than 25 years later since when that launched. And the value of capturing, analyzing and actioning customer data has of course now been realized by all successful businesses across the world and across all sectors. However, the world is obviously not as simple as it was back in 1995. Customers are generating more data driven by more interactions across more channels and devices. So if we take the Tesco's Club Card example, you've gone from in-store only to online apps. You've got data feeding in from Tesco's Mobile, Tesco's Bank, and you've probably got a lot more customers just in general feeding into all of that data lake. Moving on to insights. Now, we all know that analytical capabilities have become increasingly more intelligent. We're moving away from the analysis of customer segments to develop a true understanding of individuals and their sort of drivers of behavior at a real one-to-one level. Action. Now, we all know that technology has advanced, so we're able to action more complex actions and tactics, and particularly even so with the enhanced insights. So Tesco's, again, using that example, Tesco's used to send their vouchers out quarterly, and they perhaps had 3 versions of a promotion based on low, medium and high value customers. Whereas now, businesses are able to build genuinely personalized marketing strategies for individuals across different channels on that continuous feed. So it could be hourly, it could be daily, weekly, whatever, but it's occurring more often, of course. And obviously, if you get this right in that bottom left-hand corner, loyalty, the rewards are huge. However, if you get it wrong, you can be pretty sure that your competitors are doing it and maybe doing it better than you. And again, like I said earlier, you really do risk losing consumers to your competitors as they've definitely got more choice than ever before. Just to finish for myself, I wanted to share a couple of topical omnichannel items with you. So firstly, we were delighted that Eagle Eye Air has been shortlisted for the Omnichannel Solution of the Year at the upcoming 2022 Retail Systems Awards. We also got shortlisted for the Point of Sale Technology of the Year. So I don't know if any of you guys who are on the webinar are attending that, but if you are, please do come say hello. I will be there if my tuxedo still fits. I don't think I've worn it post-COVID yet, so it's unlikely to. I might have to go down to the shops. And then finally, I just wanted to share a client use case with you that superbly demonstrates an omnichannel loyalty program powered by Eagle Eye Air. So as I previously touched upon, the pandemic obviously forced restaurants to find those alternative ways for their food to be consumed by consumers at home, meaning that restaurants face the challenge of engaging with customers across new and different channels, needing to find innovative ways to offer a consistent brand experience across them all. And they also had to be able to identify customers in each channel, which we all know is a real known pain point for direct-to-consumer brands. So here at Eagle Eye, we worked with Pizza Express to help them launch their new loyalty program, Pizza Express Club. Now, this loyalty program was kind of the first omnichannel scheme of its kind by a UK hospitality operator. And how it works is Pizza Express Club awards members with either a pizza, stamp or slice every time they either dine in a Pizza Express restaurant, purchase a Pizza Express pizza from a supermarket, or order a pizza delivery collection. So sort of delivery type business. And then by earning those pizza stamps, members can progress through different level tiers to unlock different rewards as they sort of progress through the tiers. Now, the benefits to Pizza Express are that they provide incentives for customers to purchase a Pizza Express pizza across all channels in what is a very competitive market. They're also able to capture customer data across all channels to influence and personalize future communications. And they can drive consumers to those more profitable channels. So they do this by offering more points for dining in store than compared to buying a pizza from the supermarket. And of course, they get additional brand awareness where they can do marketing campaigns and they've got that consistent engagement with consumers. Benefits to the customers are that they have that seamless way of collecting points to earn rewards through whichever channel they prefer. Obviously, who doesn't love free pizza and free dough balls and all that lovely stuff? They're targeted with those relevant personalized content, and they've got access to additional benefits that were kind of launched at the same time. So for example, on the app, there's a new split bill feature. So if you haven't already downloaded the Pizza Express app, there you go. That's my spiel to you. And that's it from me. I hope you found this session really interesting, and I hope you enjoyed the updates on our products. So over to the product team.